Hey PE team, this is your fitness portfolio tutorial. I'm going to lead you through how to roll this out with your students and in your classes. The fitness portfolio is something we've been working on for over a year. The concept has been in phys ed for a long time, but now we've come to a place with Google that we can actually move it to the cloud. Students can access it from anywhere, anytime, and they only need one. The syncing that we used to do with the OneNotes and the management that we used to do with the paper copies is now off the table. And over the last year, we have made a real effort to try and create the perfect cloud-based fitness journal, fitness portfolio. The thinking being behind it, wouldn't it be great if students could track their strength and development, social and emotional development, and performance over their entire fitness or phys ed career at York? So that's what you're looking at. So this particular sheet that Mike will give to you is the instructions. You can copy these into Blackboard, and they'll be the instructions that you give to the students. However, in order to make them make sure and ensure that the kids do it properly, you're going to have to monitor that. Now, some of us in IT might be there, but there's a good chance that you might be doing it yourself, and it's not very difficult. So I'm going to take you through that. And I want you to all practice by making your own right after this so you experience exactly how it works. So when you give them this link that you'll see right here, it takes you and takes them to this. This is the template that they'll be using. And so you'll see at the top there's a blue bar that says this is in the template gallery. And there's a link here that says use this template. Once all students are on this page, and I highly recommend that you have them do this step by step and not going ahead, you'll ensure the quality. So once they click on use this template, it takes them to this site. This site is the creation step. And in this document, we're going to go through step 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So what are those steps? Well, in this creation, the first step is the name of their site. It is here that they'll put their full name, first and last. Next, in the site location area, they will put in and replace their name, which will be automatically updated here. They're going to replace it with their username and PHE. So JMedVed17, as if I was graduating in 2017, PHE. And this is the system we're going to use, so all URLs are consistent, so that if you wanted to, you could find any student's fitness portfolio. We're going to use Hapara to manage these, but for now, this is a great way to just make sure that they're all the same. We're going to leave select a theme alone, so don't have the kids go in there. But I want you to have the kids open up more options and fill in the following fields. Site categories, and we're going to call this 2017 PHE, depending on the graduation year of the class. So if it's grade 6s, it's going to look different from the grade 10s. So you just need to ask them what their username is and tack that year on to PHE. And then finally, the site's description is, in this case, Justin Medved's Fitness Journal. Once we're all done, press Create. Now, the kids are going to want to race through this, but don't let them press Create until you've checked all the fields. Build in a set of partners and buddies where they're each checking each other's and they're going through slowly. Use the phys ed monitor to model the entire thing and process along. This is just steps and this is just following instructions. There's nothing IT needed about this. But what I don't want to have happen is kids rush through and then make a mistake. So better to say you cannot press create unless you talk to me and you quickly look over the fields. Once they do, it takes about 45 seconds for the site to be created. So have them count that in their heads. And then when it does, the page loads like this. And you'll notice that this is, my name is here, and that the URL of this is JMedVed17PHE. It's my very own custom site. Once I'm happy with all that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this down to my bookmark bar, or press the star. But either way, you want to have them bookmark this site so they have access to it. This is a really easy process. They only have to do it once, and they don't have to create multiple. They do it once in every grade, and then that's it, provided that they know the bookmarks and they know how to get there, and that they know their URLs. We're good to go. So this is bookmarking it is pretty important that they do that. They could also email you the URL if you want to keep them handy. But if everyone labels it correctly, then we know how to find any student site, because we know the root of the site, and then it's just their username plus PHE. If we all stick to the plan, then it becomes really easy to find anyone's site. I'll go into part 2 of this, which is managing assessment with Hapara, which will really help you manage all the kids' journals. But for now, those are the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4.